I'm a little late, about 8 minutes. I apologize, but I am here. Let's see what's going on. I'll be doing resin pour. I'm gonna redo the. I'll show you what I got so far from the other one that I was working on. I'll show you what's going on. No one's here yet. Okay. Let's see. On YouTube, I am live. And yeah. Oh, so much has been going on my end. Nope, no one's here yet. Well, I'm gonna start doing the resin pour. How's everyone doing this morning? I'm doing okay. Been a rough week. Um, One of the birds died. If I name who, you'll understand. Feisty died. Um, I think she had coccidiosis or something like that. I'm not very happy that she died, but it is what it is. So now we only have two birds left. Two birds. Fun. Pretty sure today is Friday. Yeah, it's Friday, and um, yeah. Okay. I don't know if anyone's gonna be coming or not. Hi, DP. How you doing? How's the baby? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. A little tired. Just woke up. Um, been watching a case that I normally don't. I don't usually watch cases. I don't usually watch. You know, I don't usually watch crime stories, but this one really hits home for me, and really, really hits home. Well, I'm gonna pour myself another one of these. I hope you can see it. Can you see really well what I'm doing? I think it's one of these. It is a one of these. So I'm going to redo this because I'm not very happy with how this one turned out. Um, really not happy at all. So I'm not going to do this one. I mean, I am going to do this one, but what happened is the thing right here. I have to pour another one of them because yeah, I can finish it, but I have to pour something right here. Otherwise, it's this one's not done. I have a whole lot to do with it, but As you can tell, I use some of the diamond painting beads here. See that? Diamond painting. So, how is the baby? I am so happy for you. Looks like a healthy little man, too. So, this is the treasure chest mold. Now, I can't do the one that I want to do, which is because I don't have my UV resin, uh, nail thingy. None at all. Not sure where Audie is. She's usually in here, but I don't see her. So I'm not going to be doing UV resin. Oh, such a sweetheart. Okay, so we're going to start doing resin. I want 1-on-1. I don't want 3-on-1. So I'm going to be using Sophia and Toffee resin because I can't find my other resin. In the move, when I moved here at my father-in-law's, I have permission at his house to do my resin pours, which is awesome. I also probably will do another timestamp thingy. Well, not timestamp, but you know what I mean. It's Sophia and Toffee. I might do one more of these little things right here. I did not like how it turned out the last time either. Although it did turn out pretty cute. I think it did. But the problem is, I want to change some colors on it and everything like that. And fix this on, and I want to redo this right here, this part, and do this. So I'm going to go with like a reddish color for it. Let's see if that makes it turn out a little bit better. I got some new mixing bowls, mixing cups. Yay! I got my mixing cups. I'm so happy about that. So let's work. So this is 1-on-1. This is it's called Sophia and Toffee, and it's 1-on-1. It's fast curing. Cannot see it. Easy to use. I'll let Jeff read it. He will do the commentating. How would you like to hear him do the commentating?
Yeah, it's
Oh, birds.
Sophia and Toffee epoxy resin part A. The smaller size projects, ratio 1-to-1, fast curing.
Yeah,
easy
it
to
is
use,
fun. Now, I
low
always
fumes.
put on gloves before I start working.
50 grams.
Time shot.
Right.
Okay, have fun. Love you, Dad.
Alright, it's got as usual. Like again, it says mix one part to one part
Yep.
A, part B.
Yep.
Allow for 12 hours for it to cure.
So I'm hoping
Avoid
to
direct
go
contact with skin.
exactly. Avoid direct contact with skin. So I'm wearing gloves. Gloves is a big key part to resin pouring. I do plan on going back into my resin business, but the problem is a lot has happened since then. Being at my father-in-law's, a lot of my resin is right now missing in action.
Yeah.
It's here, but it's missing in action. I have some news about little Feisty. She's dead. She's my little chicken. We have 2 other chickens, red and whitetail. They're fine. They're ornery as ever. But Feisty up and died. She had some type of disease. We're not sure what type of disease she had. That's part A, and then this is part B. Now, Jeff is going to be joining me, and guess what? You get to hear his voice as he commentates what I do.
Oh.
What?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
What time is it?
It's 9:18.
Is it?
Uh-huh. Well, like I said, I have been watching something that's true crime, but it kind of reminds me of something that happened to my daughter. Now, no, she's not dead, um, but something that happened to my daughter, and it's like it, it hits home for me a little bit. So it's fine. We'll get another chicken, but yeah. So I don't have my normal uh, spoons. Wait a moment, wait a minute. I got something new, so maybe that might help me. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Where is it? Well, I could actually use this as my guide, right? I could use these as my guide. So, so right now I'm pouring the half and half. Now, as you can tell, I have it about this full. Um, I think I did this one. This was B. Okay, I did part B, and now I will do part A. Now, part B is quite important. It's the one that you mix and make certain they all come together. Part A is this one right here, which is really nice and fluid. Now, it's not going to fit in, not all of this is going to fit in here. Now, I can mix this, which is part A, which is half, and part B, which is the other half. I know you need to feed the girls. So part B and part A. Now I have something fun. Look at these. I love them. Can't wait to use them. So I'm right now gonna mix it. I'm wondering if I should put part A and part B in a different cup. I do have this one. So yeah. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner. It is 9:21 in the morning here in Australia. Right here we have a good friend named Jen. She just had her little boy. Not sure what's going on with Audie. She hasn't come in yet. She'll probably come in once she figures out that I'm on. But we have a lot going on. Oh, by the way, I will be going live. I will be going live in at our new home. Well, not new home, but our new land. I will be going live. So right now I'm mixing this. It has to come clear. And as you can tell, I'm very careful with what I do here. Now back to the chicken. We were working on the chicken, as in we were trying to find out what's causing her to be so sick. And we checked on her, and what happened is that she was sick. Poor little girl. I never thought I can say a chicken was really, really sick, but she was sick. As you can tell, this is like really clear. When you pour this, it's first not clear, and now it is clear. And yes, I still do diamond painting, but I can't do the big diamond paintings that I want to do, like Treasure Studio Arts. This is a and I left the link of where you can buy one of them if you ever are interested in it. It's called Craft Kitsune. They are originally in the United States. I buy from them every time. I love their stuff. They even sent me something for now. I don't do Halloween, but they sent me a house. I know it sounds weird, but they sent me a house, and I can make it into whatever I want. So I'm going to do that. So got that part done. Yay! It's coming out nice and pretty. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. And I used a what is it called? I used a believe it or not, this is not a tongue depressor. This is actually like a buffer, nail buffer, and I used this to put in it so I can actually clean it off. Yep, clean it off. So that is what I'm doing. So now the color I'm planning on using is this really pretty color right here. Do you see it? I'm planning on mixing this color right here. So I am doing that right now. They say it's a red, but I don't think it's a red. Found out that the color is not what they say it is. Ooh, burgles. Yes, you heard me right. I said burgles. I got to get that out as quick as possible. There. Very quickly. Haha. Gotcha. There we go. It's all in there now. I'm so happy with the color I'm choosing. It's going to be a pretty color, I think. How are they? And did we get eggs? They're healthy? Good. So we got this beautiful color. Look at that color. Now, I miss my Pearl X stuff, guys. I miss working with my Pearl X. I miss working with all my other colors and everything. But look at that color. Isn't that pretty? Not sure what this color is for, but hey, I'm going to use it for this. I think it'll make this thing right here stand out. So, yeah. And I am very excited. I'm making another. And now, I'm not into Diamonds, Dungeons and Dragons or any of that type of stuff, but this is going to be actually a where you can put like your diamonds in there, or little tiny pots inside there, or you can even, I don't think it's long enough for the other thing, but you can put all your little spacers. You put your diamond paint things on your pen. You can put it inside there, or even you can put the cover minders in there. That would work too, and it would be a beautiful chest. I'm going to show you how close this color is. It's so pretty, and it's a purple. It's a very beautiful purple color. Okay, want to see the color? Here is the color. Isn't that pretty? No, it's not black. It's purple. So first things first, we're going to work on two areas that I need to work on. First things, ooh, a mess has been made, guys. A mess has been made. Jeff, I need some wipies, baby wipes. Oh yeah, I need them. A mess has been made. getting back into the swing of things, guys. Yeah, it is. It's very pretty looking. Oh, thank you. No, just one little spot. Thank you, dear. So we're going to take this burgles. Don't you love my little my little words, burgles? It's I've been saying it since I've been. You know what? I've been almost on exactly 4 years on YouTube. It all started with resin. It really did. It was when I was doing Sophie and Toffee resin, but it was still resin. As you can tell, these are the sides. I'm trying to get all of that in. And like I said, I've been watching I've been watching a true crime series. I don't normally watch true crime, but this one really hits home for me. It was a time, and I'm so thankful it never happened to my daughter that way, but it's still a true crime. And I don't normally watch true crime, and you know me fairly well. I don't usually watch it, but it really hits home because someone almost beat my daughter to death once. So, yeah, this one really hits home. But this person, and she was a teenager at the time, but she had a baby at the time too. Mm. It is very rich looking. Oh, good. That's the place I wanted it to fall. And best way of getting this in is by you have to use like a small, because I'm not doing the big right now. I'm doing the small part. I'm not mixing the big to the small, so I'm doing the small part first. I like I said, I have been doing diamond paintings, but not much. I'm doing what you call partials only at the moment because my father-in-law will not let me do bigger paintings in his house. Jeff and I asked, and won't happen. That's looking cute. Love that. I love how deep this color is, and it is actually covering it up. The paint, not paint, but the spot. By the way, over here in Queensland or whatever, they have the Queen died over here, so it's been chaos around not around that, but over in Australia because we are one of the provinces. They My father-in-law has been watching the news every single day for that whole situation with the Queen and watching the funeral. And like I said, she actually was part of this province here because she has a lot of different ones that she goes to. So I do love this color. I think that color is going to make this really pop. Really do think so. Oh, and I am making another thing, which is fun. I don't know if I showed it to you, but it will be for sale once I finish it off. Want to see? Meet the cat paw. That's the cat paw. Isn't that cute? I thought that turned out pretty good. So that's the cat paw. Now, I'm only doing resin. I have done a little bit of diamond painting. I will probably bring diamond painting with, no, maybe not. I might do my crochet during that time. We will get to let you meet the girls, aka our uh, our chickens. When Jeff and I finally move to our own house, aka when we get a house on that land, we will definitely be buying 8 more chickens. I want to buy silkies. I'm not sure you know what silkies are, but they're very pretty birds. I want to buy Plymouth rocks. That's what they're called. And as you can tell, there is a little bit of a bubble there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I have a little special device here too. Want to see that? Meet my. Some people call it creme brulee. Creme brulee. No. Um, it lights. So yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, got it. I had to get rid of that bubble. I don't want bubbles in my work. Something I always do. Yes, it helps with the bubbles. Now, next one I'm going to work on is this little device right here. It's okay. I'm going to show you the parts that I'm working on right now. As you see this part right here. That part is this part right there. This part is that part. Sorry, wrong one. That part right there. Oh, it's good to talk with you, and it's great seeing what's all going on in your life. And like I said, I'm extremely happy for you. Have a blessed time, okay? Thanks for coming. I'm not gonna stop because I have resin here, so I have to keep going. So right now I'm just setting this up again. I love working with resin. Me and resin any day. But I missed you. Good to see you, Jen. Okay. Yay, it went in. Too fast. So, yeah. Right now I'm lightly putting it in. It's right now dripping. And I don't want it. This is going to be a pretty color, though. I'm really happy I did this color. Ooh, that one went in. Maybe just a tad bit more. Oh, I don't know who all is going to be here, but I am working on my resin pieces, guys. I love working with resin. There, that's really good. Ooh, that's too full. That's much more like it. Want it as even as possible. There you go. So that's all cleaned up. Now, we can finish this part. And this is only part of it. I just want to make sure this is all covered. Don't think there is any more dirt in this. Meaning there's any more I just want to make certain all the bubbles are gone. Yeah. No bubbles. Same situation here. No bubbles. So I'm going to go take this. I'm going to put a light part of this. Yeah, that's good. Love the coloring. I think that's going to be a beautiful color. I'm just making sure it's all flat. Okay, everything's flat now. So that part is done. We're going to switch. We're going to move this out of the way and move it over. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of room in this house. Since this is not my house, that'll work. So here we go. I'm going to put this. Let me make sure I got this. Okay. So right here is going to turn out really pretty. So here's the first part. This part right here goes around or on the this is the right here. This right here. The part I need is this part right here. Those little tulips there. So yeah. So let's move this very carefully. Don't you move too far, because I want this to be drying down there. I love the fact that it self-levels when you make mistakes. It does. It self-levels. Okay. Now, oh, Burgles, no. Why? Why? Oh. Give me a moment, girls and ladies and gentlemen. Give me a moment while I clean up this mess. I'm not going to lose this. No way. The good thing is, I'm not going to lose this. I make mistakes here and it makes a mess. Not sure how it fell and spilled. It did. So just give me a moment, people. I'm right now cleaning up a mess. Eek. If you work with resin or people who worked with resin, they know it can be messy. Boy, can it be messy. I usually have my husband in here and he usually does the commentating so I don't make mistakes. Don't make a major mess of my work area. The good news is it's not going onto the main what you call it, main desk. That's the good news. Boy, is this messy. And that is why I wear gloves also. You wear gloves so you don't get any of this on you. This is just, I think, B or A. I'm not sure right now. So I'm cleaning up the mess right now, guys. The good news is I'm using a I bought this on eBay. So I'm using a silicone stir thingy. Good news is I can get this all cleaned up. I think my husband went downstairs to eat breakfast because it is breakfast time right now. He did check on the chooks, the last two we have, and they're doing good. So I'm right now cleaning up the mess that I made right here. As you can tell, it's on a plasticky slash vinyl. So I'm right now cleaning up the mess. I'm not going to lose any of it. Maybe a little bit of it, but not too much. I have to finish pouring that thing and I'm going to pour it in something different. Mm-hmm. I think almost all of it is all picked up. I'm so thankful I didn't lose everything. Hi, Audie, if you're here. If you're not, hi, whoever is here. I know there's two people watching. So that cleans up this mess right here. So it's not messy. So that's what happened is it spilled and I cleaned it up as best as I could. So that's done. Now I'm going to pour this in here. So we're going to work on the second part. So that's the A versus B, and how you know A what is A. This was A. Okay. And then I'm going to mix this real quick. It's tricky at the moment, so I have to really stir it lightly because that's tricky. Now, that can be mixed a little bit later. I want to finish this one off. Might put it in this one for now because I'm going to change the color. As you can tell, I'm using up all the color I can. And that color too. And that will be used later. But the main thing is I got the main stuff off. So that's kind of cleaned up. And then wipe this part off and it's ready to go for later. Okay. Now we're back to mixing this one. As you can tell, I'm trying to mix this part because it is completely cloudy at the moment. Once you get it where it's not cloudy, it comes a clear color. When you clear it, then you can get rid of the air bubbles and all types of stuff. Now I have plans here for everything. So this still has and you have to watch what you do and how you do it. So I do little by little, and I have a plan on adding some changes on my chest, treasure chest. Okay, so this one is going to have a lighter purple color. I want the darker purple for other parts and the lighter for this. As you can see, this is a very pretty purple. Okay. Not sure what's going on, but there's purple. Now I'm going to stir it in because I want it to be really nice and vibrant purple. As you can tell, it's like a lighter purplish color. And it's a very pretty color. So the main thing I wanted was to get the color really nice and dark. Because the last time when I poured this, it was too light. And I love the fact that I got these new little cups, which helps me mix colors fully and looking cool. As you can tell, it's a very beautiful purple. Here's the example of how purple that is. So this goes up here and sits on here. We are going to pour this part now. Now, the one I want to work on first is this part right here. As you can see, it's going in. It's going in. Very nice and smooth. Very pretty purple. I will tell you, this is a pain in the butt to try and get out of this. So I would have to use oil to make certain I get it. I did get it out the last time. I'm not going to get it out this time, but this time I'm going to use different resin. So there you go. I love the color. I love how deep purple this is. I wanted a purple, and then I have plans to make it really shine. And the bottom part is going to have more of a purple, but it's going to have a like a gold dust to that bottom part, something like that. So yeah, okay. So as you can tell, it filled it halfway full. Now I'm going to do again. So what I do is I always clean my spot so I can get more color in. As you can tell, I used purple. It's really pretty. I used this one, which is a white or clear. And I used this one. So I am on. If you want to join me, join me. I am here, and I'm going to do a resin pour. It's awesome. I got to see Jen, which was awesome. Not sure where Audie is. I was a little late this morning getting on. Could be that. I don't know. So part B, we're going to do another part B. About half full. And then we're going to do this color. The other half, right like that. And then we're gonna mix it. Hi Dreamer, how are you doing, hon? I'm doing another treasure chest. The treasure chest didn't turn out as I wanted it to the last time, so I'm doing another treasure chest. Not that it didn't turn out, it's just that the swingers, or the these little things that go in between them, I couldn't get it. I couldn't. Something was wrong with them, so I'm making a new one. I know it sounds crazy. Well, we are still looking for a place to live, but we are at my father-in-law still. We are going camping on our land for Sukkot, which is on the 10th, is when we go. I have some sad news to tell you about. Feisty, she had a I can't say the word, cocciditis or whatever. My husband has the exact word. I can't say it. So right now I'm working on another diamond chest. So what we're going to do is go into a different thing and hopefully not spill anything. I use this dark purple. So yeah, she died from a disease. We found out what was the disease. There's nothing we could have done. We tried, best with what we could. I ended up buying some stuff for the other chickens. The other chickens are fine. They're healthy. Um, ornery. Red is pretty ornery, and so is whitetail. So little ornery chickens. Just trying to get this open. If I can get it open. I don't like when they make it like this because it's so hard to open these. Or I might just use gold. Maybe use gold in it instead. So I'll use gold and I'll use this color, a darker color. So yeah. It's a sad story what happened to Feisty, but there's nothing could have done. We tried to get her to live. We really did. Looking for a place where we're looking for a house to go on our land. We have a place. It's just we don't have a house on our land. So right now I'm doing a resin. Okay, and we're going to take a little bit of this yellow. Ugh, what a mess. So we're going to take this little bit of yellow I have right here and mix it into this color right here. Other than that, nothing much has been going on. Other than what's going on in the world with the queen being dead and all that. They had a holiday yesterday. So we had a holiday in Australia because of the whole thing. They want to make the queen's death a holiday now. So, yeah. How have you been doing? How is everyone else doing? And yes, I still do I still do diamond paintings, but I do little tiny ones because my father-in-law won't let me have the bigger ones in this house because it makes a mess. Well, not makes a mess, but you know, more beads. As you can tell, I am right now doing a full-on mixing of this. So it looks really good. And there we go. Now we can pour this into here. Yep. Pour into this right in here. But this is the Sophie and Toffee resin. It's easily poured. Nice and smooth, I think. So there's that part right there. The resin's done. On that side. Okay, and then we'll take this, use this. So I'm going little by little because I've learned that when you're doing the resin, uh, it's better to there. little bit more there. And then the rest can go in here. A little bit of a cutie. So there's the resin. Resin's done there. And there's that resin. Now all I have left to do is this. So we got part A and part B, and I'm going to do another part A and part B. This is part B. I go about half full because I've learned to go half and half when I'm pouring resin. And then the other half is about this high. And then take this, wipe it, and then start again. You want to go underneath and make certain you get all that streaking out. Make certain it's nice and fluid, as in nice and flowy. Because yeah, this is resin. I might do a different look to it on the bottom, like mix half and half. So we're going to do this. Jeff usually does commentating, but he's not in here right now. He was eating breakfast. I really love how that turned out. I think that's going to look really pretty. We had a very interesting situation happen where there were geckos in the house, and they were making a lot of noise. I wasn't sure what was in the house. Well, I saw out of the movement of my eye when I was trying to go to sleep something moving on the wall. Well, lo and behold, it's a gecko. Woohoo! So we're going on B right here. Ooh, I think I put too much in that one. Just a little less. Yeah, that's good. And this one. So I'm mixing both of these and getting them ready, and then I'll be adding some colorant. So yeah, there's color, not the color, it's not in here yet. We are going to be pouring this chest again. I think that's going to be amazing when it comes out. Okay, fine. So they are both clear. When they're clear, that means they're ready to have the colorant. Let's make certain that the colorant is in here first before I do anything else. Now I'm going to add some gold to it and some other colors to it. There's the purple-ish color. And then there's the light purplish color right here. about that much. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to it, to the light purplish color. We'll see how this turns out. So I'm going to add a little bit of gold, and hopefully this turns out really good. Yeah. That's the light purple. A little bit. Very little. Love the gold. I chose the gold because, after all, it's my husband's favorite color. So we're going to mix this all together. We want this purple to really show up. So I'm going to get this dark purple or dark reddish purple or whatever color this is and add it into that shortly. And I'm going to do it in layers. There we go. Yeah, that's a lighter purple. Okay. So, So, here we go. I think that's going to look good. So here's the purple color. That's the top part. And there we go. Light purple. Okay. There we go. Into there. Looking good. Hopefully this turns out a lot better than the first one. I really liked it, but it didn't turn out like I wanted it to. So, yeah. That's looking really good. Okay. And then this one right here is a darker color. So I'm sorry if I'm not talking much. when I pour, I don't talk too much. Um, a lot, like I said, a lot has been happening over here, and now we are cleaning up this mess a little bit because I spilled some. The good news is I have a vinyl cover on top of my desk, and here we go. This is going to be a very pretty project. Very pretty. So I'm right now cleaning the mess a little bit. Well, not mess, but cleaning it so I can do more to finish this up. But I think it's going to turn out really pretty when it's all done, said and done. Hey, I always clean my mess up or my stuff up first before I go any further. Just getting rid of all the ick. Well, not ick, but you know what I mean. Get all the things done. I do plan on later on, not now, but later on, I plan on making my own silicone molds. My own. So, I don't know when. That's a mess. Okay, so this is part B, and that's the rest of it. I can finally pour the rest of it in. Gotta say, it's pretty nice and smooth, so I'm liking that. And then part A. All the rest of part A. It takes a little bit for the part A to come out. We are doing part B and part A. So part B is mixed on part A, and part B is mixed, completely empty. Part B is coming out nice and smooth. Part A is a little bit longer, pouring out. Yeah. So let's see. It's completely out now. I just wanted to make certain it was out. So what I usually do is I'll mix certain it's completely out by just letting it all seep down on something else. This is part A and part B. Now we are going to mix this so it's nice and mixed. I think I have something here that's part A and part B also. I do make not mistakes, but I do make messes. My goal is I'm going to be making this into a very unique thing. I'm going to make it into a mimic. But I have to go buy myself some clay to do so. And the color of clay I'm going to be going with is red in the mouth and pearlescent whites for the teeth. My husband is working on a book. Well, 2 books, 3 books, 4 books, 4 books. All pretty much corresponds together, except one of them doesn't. It's the Okay, so that is part A and part B. Let's see if I have any more part A. No, that's part B. Part A. That's part B. Part A. A. So part A, just to make certain it's all empty. Just a little bit more part A. I figured it's built. So I'm going to mix a little bit more of the part A in here, and then we'll talk. So part A is in here. And then I'm going to add a color in here. Probably going to use this dark black again. Just a quick one. Yeah, this dark purple. It's like a purplish black. It's very pretty. Like I said, I'm mixing colors. And there you go. Nice and smooth. Look at how beautiful purple this is. Very beautiful purple. It's a dark purple. Kind of reminds me of like a dark violet color. Okay, that's fine. Now, I think we got the rest of the story. It needs to be in here. So and that is color I am going with for the back part. Everything else is like really dark, but this one's a little bit lighter. And we're almost done. And there we are. That's all done. Now, what do I think of it? I think it'll turn out really pretty. I think it's really very unique. I like this mold. Plenty of plans to work with it. And there's a bubble. You don't want any bubbles in your work. So what I'm going to do is after I'm done here, I'm making certain that's done. So I'm going to take this right here, and I'm going to done. I like my new one. This is something you use for cooking, so I'm using that. So that's looking really good. I'm really happy about it. I can't find my what is that thing that everyone's been doing? Okay, that looks good. I'm very happy with how that turned out. That is my my one thing I'm working on. The chest. Because the chest is like this, I'm not going to move it because if I move it, it might get ruined. And I don't want to ruin this one. The other one didn't get ruined. Just making certain I get all the bubbles off. There you go. So, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. Last but not least, please comment. I would love to hear your comments on how I'm doing on my videos. Plus, it helps the algorithm. So, many blessings, guys, and shalom.